Buko nilita Madea. Okay, guys, it's time we talk about how there are many ways to communicate with galactic beings. And I think that there's been a misconception as to what a galactic being is. So, really quickly, I wanted to make this video to go over some of the different ways that we can see the world and the species of, I guess, aliens that live with us, that communicate with us in all of the different ways. So I'll start off by saying that, of course, just like family, you got good, you got bad, you got crazy, you got sane. And the same thing applies to these kind of beings. You got the greats and you got the not so greats. And we have to remember that we're all species, beings of energy, that we communicate through transferring the different forms of energy that we sense and have control over to each other, and so in such a way where we can interpret it and it is in harmony with the intention of the transference. So with that being said, there's lots of different ways that we communicate with aliens already. I think that you could say channeling is a great example of people who use the understanding that an alien is nothing more than the understanding that there are foreign parts to our own consciousness that we don't fully understand, and we can use this to kind of anchor in this unknown form of communication that we ourselves might not have fully realized consciously into the present moment. And that is a form of, I think, alien communication in simplest terms. Now, I just wanted to start off by saying that I think that it goes beyond just the words that you say. Absolutely. You can use words because for most of us we have ears and we can hear, but you can use your body, and you can definitely communicate with just movement as well. You could also just literally, there's so many ways visually you can show what you're wanting to say. There are so many ways that we communicate with so many things. When you think about a plant, when you communicate with a plant, we now know that plant, or even the molecules within water, they react to our words, our intentions, the energy that we give. And that's beautiful. Now, taking that into account, everything goes beyond our consciousness in a way. All right, like I like the saying that, and maybe I'll type it out for you. I think it's everyone knows something you don't. And you can't even read that. Okay, so everyone knows something you don't. And we'll make it so that you can read it. Because this honestly has gotten me through a lot. And I think it's pretty self-explanatory what that means. Everybody knows something that you don't. And that means that even in consciousness, the water molecules know something you don't. They communicate in a way. The bees know something you don't. They're able to literally take pollen and the stuff that they just collect while buzzing around and create honey. They know how to create honey. We all know something the other does not. And that's a beautiful part of being human and consciousness and our perspectives and, diversity and the individual experience of life. We all know something that the other doesn't. And so when it comes to communicating with galactic species and beings that go beyond our Earth, we have to realize that they know something we don't, and we also know something they don't. They probably don't have the same senses that we do. They aren't created in the same way we are created, but in an equally beautiful and complex way, where they're aware and their consciousness is resonating at a different level. And when we communicate with them, we're really connecting on that even ground of what we do know, in terms of being aware that we both exist in this timeline now. And we're able to kind of hook onto that and further increase that resonance. I hope that that kind of makes sense. Again, communicating with aliens, you've probably already done it. You know, if you've talked to a tree or rock, something that you could say is alien to our consciousness because it doesn't use the typical forms of communication that we as humans are used to when it comes to interacting with one another. But it's out there. I honestly have been communicating with a mouse in my house, and it's crazy because they're so empathetic. It's insane. You can feel a lot from that, and it's been a journey, I will say, to say the least. It's been a journey. But yeah, I think that it's important to realize that you are always communicating to something, even if it's your own mind. There are many beings that also have access to your own mind. And being aware and just observing this is one of the greatest parts of being human. So take time today to be aware of your inner dialogue, the thoughts that you have, where you feel they are coming from, and connect with that outer part of yourself that seems so foreign. Bring harmony and understanding that you don't have to know everything. None of us know everything, and that's okay. Thank you for tuning in. I hope that you liked this video. If you did, feel free to press that thumbs up so I know so I can continue to make more videos like this one. And, it helps me know what to make videos on. What do you want to communicate to galactic beings? What kind of communication are you looking for? I would love to know. I think that there's lots and lots and lots of different things that we could find. And at the end of the day, you don't need to know everything. So it really comes down to, what are you here for? What is your mission? What brings you joy in life that you just utterly love? And speak and express and explore, that expression with others. Thank you so much for watching this video. Again, I really appreciate it. Let me know how you communicated with the beings, okay? And without further ado, God bless. Namaste. It's like 2:09 a.m. out here. Yeah, girl's going to sleep. See you in the dreamland. Okay, God bless. Namaste.